Welcome to SoCal Training Team, another training here for you guys. Today, I want to talk about private pay clients. I get this question a lot where people say, you know what? I don't want to use the regional center. I don't want to go through any type of placement agency. What I want to do is private pay, and what is the best way for me to go about it? So I'm going to give you guys some tips and some advice on how to go about private pay, and it'll help you at least get started with research towards that process. And I'll also give you some advice. Uh, Before I get started, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and turn on your notifications because I do go live. I try to go live each and every single day to answer your questions. Basically, it's a free consultation in regards to opening adult residential facilities, residential care facilities for the elderly, short-term residential therapeutic programs, and group homes. I have opened them all. So I am very well versed at opening them, and hopefully I can help you reach your goal in opening one as well. So let's talk about private pay. So private pay, I'm going to gear private pay more towards adult residential facilities and elderly facilities. And because I often get this question, especially for adult residential facilities, for private pay. So it's not really complex. There's not a science to it. There's not a magic wand that you can wave in order to fill your beds with private pay clients. With private pay clients, it's like any business that you would open. It takes time for you to be able to get traction and to grow your business. Like anything, when you first start, it's slow going because you're trying to get your name out there. You're trying to build a reputation for providing service, and you're trying to get families, loved ones, relatives, whomever, strangers to be able to find your facility. So there are a couple things that I would do if I was in your shoes and I wanted to just license the home and I wanted to go out and get clients on my own, meaning private pay. There's a couple of things I would do in order to do this and that I've found success in as well. So the first thing, after your home is licensed, the first thing I would do, or even during the process of you setting up the home, I would build a website. What a website does is it instills credibility in your organization. The first thing, if I'm looking, just think about it this way. If I'm looking to place my mom, my dad, or whomever in a home, the first thing I do is I Google the name of that facility to see if they have a website. I want to see the different types of services you offer. I want to see maybe what the home looks like. I want to see who's the administrator, who operates the facility. Are you a corporation? Are you a sole proprietor? How long have you been in business? What experience or background do you have? So building a website helps build your reputation. On that website, you want to talk about all those things I just listed, right? You want to talk about your services. You want to talk about your experience. You want to have your contact information. You want to give tours. You want to give any type of feedback that you've received from others in regards to your home. So you want to build that website. That's the first thing I would do. The second thing I would do is I would make flyers. On that flyer, once again, and you'll notice a lot of the things I'm going to do, they're very redundant. Why? Because I want to stay consistent in the aspect of it. And so I want to build flyers. With these flyers, I want to talk about my services, my experience, my contacts. I want to talk about tours, maybe some feedback on that flyer. The third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take those flyers and I'm going to go to different types of I'm going to go to skilled nursing facilities or nursing facilities, depending on the type of service you're providing. So you got to keep that in mind. You want to have these flyers available to the type of client that you're trying to take. So you want to target that client. So it could be skilled nursing facility, it could be homeless, it could be developmentally disabled, it could be elderly. So as you can see, there's a wide variety of clients that you can target. You also want to target families. Those are a good source. And then you want to do referrals. To be honest, I can go on and on. But so these are some of the basics of how you're going to get those private pay clients in your home. I've noticed that a lot of the client, when you're seeking private pay clients, a lot of them ask you, do you have a website? Can we go visit your website? Can we come tour your home? And then, so this is just like the basic foundation, for you trying to drum up your private pay clients. I know there's some, now I'm not a marketing expert, but I know that there are other things you can do in here besides just these that you can do to target as well. So that's that first step. Now I know one of the important steps. So after you do all your flyers, your website, I know one of the things you guys like to ask is, how much do I charge? I'm gonna make that real simple for you guys. And before I I want to give you guys the website where you can check. I should sell you the website, huh? But I'm gonna give you guys the website because someone else gave it to me. So if you go to and I'll write it on the board for you guys, because there's a company that has already done the work for you guys. Cost of care. So you guys, if you guys have ever wondered, how do I determine how much I'm going to pay? A lot of that, guys, is based on the area in which your home is in which your home is located, the area, the economy in that area. So think of it this way. If you're living in a low end area, you're going to get low end fees. If you're living in a high end area, you're going to get high end fees. That's how life is, guys. So if you want to find the quickest path to find out what the base rate is for your area, just go to this website called Genworth.com. So Genworth.com is a website that they basically have done all the research for cost of care, and you can go to research cost of care in your area, and you can calculate the average cost, whether it's hourly, daily, monthly, or annually for your area. And so it gives you the monthly median cost for the different services. And the cost you're going to look at is the community and assisted living, and it's going to give you the assisted living facility wage for your area. So I'm going to punch in the zip code where my office is. Say I have a home in Rancho Cucamonga, 91730, and I punch that in. So the median monthly cost for a private pay resident in Rancho Cucamonga is $5,748. $5,748. That's the median cost. So that's the average cost. So that's the bottom. So if I have a chef that comes in and cooks for you guys, if I have a dietitian, if I have laundry service, this just goes up. But that's the median cost. And just to let you guys, this is just Rancho Cucamonga. So that cost can go up or down. Now let's take a city. Let's take another city. Let's take a city. Let's see. I don't know the zip code for San Bernardino. Let me look up a San Bernardino zip code right quick. Well, I got you guys. San Bernardino zip code. It's a little further out. Zip codes. I'm gonna do 92346, which is in San Bernardino. And I lost my Genworth page. What did I say? 92346. Everywhere else except where I'm supposed to go. 92. Oh. I'm giving you guys all my secrets. 92346 is Highland. Let's see what the monthly cost is. I'm sorry, I didn't want Highland. I want San Bernardino. That's not the zip code I wanted. Let's go to 92401. It may be similar to Rancho, to be honest with you. 92401. Nine 2401. Oops. I'm typing wrong. So let's do San Bernardino. So San Bernardino, the average cost of assisted living facility is $53.24. So as you can see, it's a little less, not much less. $53.24. But you see how easy I'm able to look these up. And so that's the average cost. So if I have a home in Rancho and I want to do private pay, that's going to be my bottom line, is that $57.48. If I'm in San Bernardino, in that particular zip code, that 5324 is going to be my bottom line. It's as simple as that. Use this website. It gives you a general idea of what you should charge for your area, and it'll help you. This will help you out a lot. Now, and once you know what to charge, it makes it easier for you, and it makes you more confident when people say, how much are you charging per bed? You know that what you're charging per bed is the medium for that area. So you're not overcharging. You're not just making up prices. And like I said, this price is the bottom. This price can change depending on the additional services that you offer. So keep in mind also that, as you guys know, and some of you guys are thinking, a lot of people can't pay that, right? They can't pay that $5,748. And so you're targeting a certain type of individual that can afford that has a retirement that can afford that, or a family can afford it, or they have something that they can pay that funding with. So keep that in mind as well, because this price, just because that's the average price, doesn't mean you can get that price depending on the type of client you're trying to target with your marketing. So it's important that you target the right type of individuals with your marketing, because the blunt part of it is they have to make that money in order to pay it. So you just can't target any Joe Smo lady off the street, because they have to be able to afford that on a monthly basis, and you don't want to have to chase them for that money. So it's important that with that website, with those flyers, with your going and interacting with individuals at nursing facilities or nursing homes, or targeting families that have aging parents, it's important that you understand that they need to be able to, or have a means to pay those fees. So that's all I wanted to address today here with private pay clients. Once again, please like, subscribe, and share. Turn on your notifications so that you know when I'm going live, and I'll be there to answer your questions live. So thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one.